Hello.
How are you guys?
Good. I'm
Also,
Tired.
Ours is a solemn
also that
burden.
voice crack. Ignore that.
the Firelights. Which buff did you pick up?
Mastery.
Sweet. So we have Hate's Mastery Verse.
Woohoo! Okay, I gotta figure out why my keyboard is doing this. kernel process. I think I'm gonna restart my computer real quick.
Oh.
Maybe that'll fix it.
Yeah.
Also, Blade, I just want to point out that this is assuming that most of my music taste does not come from pre my birth.
That's just weird.
Well, when your parents are what form your musical choices.
We have you pinned, Sarkareth. End this
That's the
madness
word I was
before
trying to
more of your
find.
soldiers die. We would rather die than return
It's like
to subjugation.
classic
The
rock and
secrets
classical.
within this crucible are ours
Those are my
to claim.
general
With their
choices.
power,
I'm about to say
we
my
will
music
never
choices like
serve
a
again.
rock, metal, and rap.
It's like that classic oldies group, NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
Our lives
God,
are breaking
I hear they're
Sarkareth.
back.
We cannot hold
All
them.
right.
Permission to suggest an alternate.
You know,
Backstreet
classic
Boys and
rock.
who?
During my time serving,
Classic
in
rock.
Australia, I assisted him in creating many powerful elements. One of these instruments could be a great
That's a lot of pain.
though it may not distinguish between friend and foe. In the quest to perfect Neltharion's armor, we went through many iterations.
I'm trying to use my Veil of Frost to get out of shit. It's not working.
While imperfect, it will be more than enough to destroy these interlopers.
Do it when our troops are still out there. Their names will ever be remembered.
Oh my god, it's spiders all over again.
Also, I tried to hop on and kill Jade. I got one hit with Jade. I'm tired.
I don't think we did we kill all these?
Yeah, see, they all just died. Look how powerful we are.
I couldn't remember. I'm like, you just run toward the center? Do you have to pull him, or am I gonna kill us all by pulling him?
I was leaning towards the ladder when you did it.
Yeah, and you know
But
what?
it
I wouldn't have
would've
been
been
all that
fine.
upset about it.
It would have been for the memes.
For the VOD, let's just After Effects out the boss out so that we can make it look like we did all that.
Bear here's the whole group.
Why are bear tanks so overpowered? Still the video.
I am on the way.
Aren't bears like currently top DPS in terms of tanks? Or is that
They've always been top DPS, but they're also top at taking DPS.
that is a fact?
Yeah, the top damaging tank spec, and they take the most damage of all tank specs.
They're just barbarians. It's fine.
I see what you did there.
I did not do that on purpose.
Barbarians.
That was rather barbaric of you, Gwen. Can you please not?
I didn't mean to do that, honest to God.
Which one?
Odin.
You know, I respect them. That's okay.
Odin's my meme.
Are you
of a
guys gonna
god.
talk this whole night?
Your entrails will show
Okay.
Send it.
Going.
surrender to terror! Your existence surrender to terror! Anguish and sorrow!
Breath.
Target me. Watch your step.
Knockback soon.
Your existence ends! Surrender
Reds. Dodge riff. Rifts.
Surrender to terror! Anguish and sorrow! Surrender to terror! Anguish and sorrow! Surrender to terror!
Target you.
Beware. Anguish and sorrow! Surrender to terror! Your existence pain!
Finally, its grip weakens. Does Sokarith wield some power that can tear at our minds?
The Betrayer holds no such power, my son. Sinister forces are awakening. They sense your presence.
Father.
I am but an echo. I cannot stop intruders from attempting to plunder my secrets. Now that my heirs have arrived, we can ensure no outsider claims what is rightfully yours. I assume you have heard many stories of this place, and the role it played in my downfall. Do not let them temper your perception. These halls are your birthright, and the outsiders must not be allowed to take them from you.
Secure our perimeter! Rathian, I will take a contingent down these halls and root out Sokarith. You take the other path and see what you can find.
A wise plan. I shall accompany both of you and lend what aid I can.
Well, that would be good. No, ow. I'm an idiot, that's all. I upgraded my... got enough pieces to upgrade my Omnis Chromatic and it reset it to where I now have not no legions anymore.
Are we supposed to be getting these crests from normal? Because it says we're supposed to get them.
What
He's getting
crests?
Drake crests from normal. The fragments from normal.
You get the fragments and turn them into crests. And there's an upgrader dude right here.
Within these halls, I forged wonders that would shape the world. After millennia unattended, they have become unruly. It will take a strong will to ensure their obedience.
I was also a product of experimentation. One that your previous incarnation attempted to destroy.
You are of my blood. The fact you had the strength to survive proves it.
Anyone need a 415 chess piece?
I love the name of that.
If it were cloth, sure.
No, I just got a good chess piece in my vault.
You're talking about the BOE you just got done to.
Yep, it's male.
Flame
Fortunately,
and shadow,
it's
both
male.
powerful, influential forces. Combined, they become something even greater. Learn to harness them together, and no force can oppose you.
Okay, I'll send it to my shaman then. I figured I'd ask with you guys first.
Thanks, Eve.
Look at your groups. Odds are left, evens are right. If you're in groups 1 and 3, you should be on the blue side. If you're in groups 2 and 4, you should be on green side.
My bad, I thought
Shouldn't
I
I be with?
last
Okay, there we go.
Div?
Alright, that is everyone ready? Everyone's on the right side.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mortal pests! Fuel for my inferno!
Watch wave.
Flame!
Bomb shadow side.
Watch wave. Watch wave. Watch wave.
Switch right after the next
Right
meteor. After this meteor. After this.
Now switch quickly. Third is shout, Eve aura.
Target reach.
Middle. Middle.
Run.
Run to the middle.
It'll be a little over 51%.
Shadow and flame awaken. Withering shade. Blistering twilight.
Out. bomb.
Blistering twilight. Withering shade. Darkness.
This is soak, followed by run out. Run out. Renora.
Withering shade. Blistering twilight.
Okay, salve.
Blistering twilight.
Bombs out.
Withering shade.
Soak.
Darkness.
Run. Okay, him.
Withering shade. Blistering twilight.
Bombs out. Not too far this time.
The secrets that Shadow Flame holds.
There is no denying its strength, but it seems too dangerous to truly control.
You possess the will to master it, my son. Just imagine what you could accomplish.
Sorry I was a little late. I was reading a storybook.
I had such high hopes for the Traktir, but ultimately the venture was just another disappointment. You, Rathian, must succeed where they failed and carry on my vision.
Of course, Father.
Exemplary. Congratulations. It was my honor to evaluate the development of Neltharion's Drakthir. Unfortunately, they were too volatile to control. But where others see failure, I see opportunity. This early attempt at creating Drakthir yielded a subject too violent to control. Yet, there is value in documenting the carnage it generates. Serve nicely as new test subjects.
Hello.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will beat you into pulp!
Knocking back.
War.
Target you.
Rending charge.
Shockwave.
Funnel.
Shockwave.
Funnel. Charge.
Knocking back.
Obviously, our first prototype lacked the
Next
desired
one.
strength. The next iteration was imbued with excessive arcane.
To smash!
Dodge swirl. Dialect, get away from the group so you can get dispelled. Dispel Silax. Remember, don't dispel the Sable Essences until they're at about 8 stacks or higher and the target is away from everyone else. So it drops a circle.
Dispel me, I'm at 9.
Sadly, a creature with unstable arcane surges was useless, so we refined the infusion process. Die, lesser things! Witness my strength!
Anomaly.
Breath incoming.
Breath.
Right from above!
Now we'll win the fight.
Disintegrate.
Perfection incarnate.
incoming.
Incinerate from
Deep breath out of the middle to start with. Out of the middle again.
We have another trinket.
Yeah.
Your performance is beyond my expectations.
Wait, you knew these creatures were waiting to be unleashed?
Of course, and you rose to the challenge, as I knew you would.
This all seems questionable.
Drop down the ledge,
is
take
this
the rope.
vision of yours?
I was afraid of this. The process used to create you weakened your spirit. An issue I doubt I'll have with my true-born heir. Sibelian, as my blood, I look to you to inherit. But know there are many who would steal your birthright. Even now, Jarden forces use the chaos to launch an assault. They must be stopped.
I will not yield any ground.
I offer you my aid.
Random question. When you look at your own tune, is your name yellow or blue?
May you find what you...
What?
I don't show my name on my own.
Oh, if you have your nameplate shown for a reason, it'll show as the dark blue.
Well, I see everyone else's nameplates are dark blue. For some reason, mine is yellow.
That could be a color change. I think you can change the color sometimes. Dancing Steel, melee out. Three more edge boards in this pack. Dancing Steel 1. Another Dancing Steel. And another Dancing Steel. Run out.
Or indoor voice. Hey.
I hear you.
Okay. It's just really quiet. I wasn't sure if my headset died or something.
Nah, we were just really quiet during that. Groups 1 and 3, we are on the other side of the room when we do the split.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here's the split.
There's a big
Magma, rise!
There's a big ad. Watch your step. Run.
Mysticular is the highest priority target, no matter what else is out.
There's a big ad. There's a big ad.
Suicide Mystic.
There's a big ad. Watch your step.
Take me!
There's a big ad.
Don't weep!
There's a big ad. Watch your step.
Break their ranks! To me! The Inferno consumes all! All flame rages!
Spread out.
Spread out. In the door.
Spread out.
Spread.
Released.
Their ranks are broken! We have won!
A fine victory, my son. I expected nothing less. Yet, the Crucible is not yet secure. There is one last obstacle that stands in your path.
Name it, and I will see it removed.
I will be free!
How did this Elder get past our lines?
This beast was not in the attack. It was what they were hoping to free. It served as effective fuel for the Crucible's lonely.
Human training extract. Freedom experience.
Such a thing. Now we must dispose of it before the conduits overload and destroy us all.
A millennia of torment ends! Destruction begins!
Is there an option somewhere to stop putting stuff on my bars that isn't currently on it?
It's a good question, because that is insanely annoying.
Yeah. Because I've got some stuff macroed, right? So it thinks it's not on my bars, but it is.
I'm getting it for like mounts now.
Where there is one, but I can't remember what it's called. Sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All who serve the aspects
Thing.
shall burn! Fire claims all.
Nope.
The volcano hungers.
Small spoke soon. Do not overlap this next circle.
Don't worry, like I didn't see that.
The volcano hungers.
Eager on the.
You what?
I got eager on the taunt.
That was right. The first one was not.
Dodge frontal. Get him centered. K-Salve.
Cannot be extinguished.
World.
Try to stay kind of together.
Fire claims all.
Don't overlap.
Milk. The volcano hungers.
Small spoke soon.
Volcano hungers.
Next searing flame. Do not bring it through the middle.
Did I miss that one?
I'll be honest, I'm not sure.
So.
The volcano hungers.
I tried.
Bones blackened.
Frontal. Bring him out
Yeah.
back in quickly. I think we were too close to the middle for him to be able to.
Yeah, you don't want to take him across the sun.
Dirty shout. Bring them a little further out this time. And then stay on the outside of the ring here.
Fire claims all. Melt. The volcano hungers. My blood is no longer.
Well done. The conduit will remain dormant, though we need to restore it soon. Perhaps there are fresh Jarden outside that you can harvest.
You expect me to...
We're gonna show that you and I tied for the plan.
Oh my.
Nice.
I suppose we have to roll again.
It'll just auto roll it again, I think.
Now is the time to
Thunderdome.
2 plate wearer enter, 1 plate wearer leave.
Actually, no, that one.
God damn it.
Waiting on if. The pattern. It says. Because technically he could still win it.
Otto gave it to Thurdis.
Do you need it? Do you want it?
Well, I collect blacksmithing patterns. But if you're a blacksmith too, that's cool.
Shouldn't let you roll anything other than, or shouldn't let you roll meat if you're not a blacksmith.
Well, then you want it fair and square.
Right.
Ved's away.
I said I'm ready. Sorry. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Well,
Yeah, that one does. There's an immediate person with closest one.
2 warriors in 1 go.
That's just stupid.
It's never done that on the other side.
Oh, no, I think
As
it's just up there.
So it was prophesied.
To extreme temperature.
This is one of the warriors dead.
Rezzing them has just angered RNG God.
Now it smells like burnt warrior in here.
Is that just
You know, like-
molten slag?
Golems. All DPS should be focusing golems.
Logging back in.
Can you adapt to new hazards? Study your resilience to extreme temperatures. This is a short-proof tunnel.
Run across.
I am not trying to do that again.
Can you adapt to new hazards? Study your resilience to extreme temperatures.
Knock back.
Golems, your assistance is required.
Golems.
Can you adapt to new hazards? Study your resilience to extreme temperatures.
You ready to go to the other side?
As a short-proof tunnel.
Now. Keep going.
Can you adapt to new hazards?
Closest traps activate. Knock back. Golem soon.
Golems, your assistance.
Here are the
is
golems.
Can you adapt to new hazards?
Knock back.
This is a short-proof terminal.
Run across now. Right up to where the traps end.
Oh, this looks deadly.
Can you adapt to
No, it goes halfway across the platform.
Out
There's
of those
room.
traps. Okay, salve. Knock back soon. There's still a bomb. I know what I need to do.
Study your resilience to extreme temperatures. Golems, your assistance is required.
Golem.
Can you adapt to new hazards? To extreme
Back.
temperatures. As a short-proof terminal.
Run across the other side.
Can you adapt to new hazards?
Oh yeah.
Third is shout.
This was
See, only one warrior had died. Is that okay?
Go team.
Actually, no, both warriors died. He just
Both
rested.
died. Yeah, one's got red.
Hey, you don't need to call me out like that.
Oh yes, yes, it has to be done.
It's funnier that way.
Ruling wretch dealt with, I can now assist you. Enough at least to clear this lava and open the way to Sarkareth.
Rathian, I am beginning to question the wisdom of all of this.
As am I. But we must stop Sarkareth. Be on your guard.
4-piece.
Don't you already have 4-piece?
I do.
How?
I don't even have 1 piece.
I've literally just got my first piece today in the vault.
He's probably just won a couple of rolls in the last few raids.
If he's done LFR.
Your Grim does
Yeah,
LFR.
Grim, yeah.
I mean,
You should know the answer before you said that.
Even I don't think LFR is worth it when you try.
You can get the 2 set.
Yeah, but you have to go through hell and back.
The first wing's not so bad.
But the first wing doesn't have any tier pieces.
Woohoo, I got a gun.
Then I don't know how. He's a fucking magician.
4-piece.
Who gave the warrior a gun? Especially Thirdus.
I got 2 piece. Yay.
Hey, you can wield it. It won't
can't
do
wield
anything,
guns.
but he can wield it.
Are you saying it'd be 6 to range?
So between the last 2 weeks, I've gotten 5 pieces of tier in my vault offered.
Wow.
Well,
I don't know. It's like
you
half
special?
the pieces of gear are tier in the vault.
Yeah, I got the helm this week, and I think I got the gloves last week.
Well, I got a cool dragon helm, so that doesn't do anything sad.
You guys get
on
tier in your vault?
I got a ring, and I needed that big time, so I was happy with it.
Suppose I did get the best trinket in the game.
I could have got the trinket, but I went item level versus.
No, I won it this week.
Yeah, I managed to get a couple trinkets in the past few months, but
The chromatic essence, Thirdus. The one everyone wants for raid.
the one I need to go reset because apparently limiting enough to remove it. I'm a dingus, that's all it needs to be said.
On the bright side, now we all know that when you upgrade it, it resets the type.
Yes, I was the experiment. I have a
Thank you.
I have a slightly
That's
broken keyboard that keeps on repeating itself.
The trinket's not good for everybody, by the way.
Literally 3 secondaries. I don't know how it is.
Because it's a random proc, so if you're a class that's heavily reliant on cooldowns for your big damage ability, you can't rely on it. So it's okay, but not great.
The Omnius Chromatic Essence?
That's not a random proc.
It's
Same
what
one?
what it is you have to choose one of them, and you have to go to one of the oath stones to choose one of them. Like I went to get the ruby first one. You get 500 of that stat. It's about at eye level 424.
You get...
And you also get 60 of anyone else, what anyone else chooses. So, let's say we had all 5 dragon plates represented. You'd get 500 of your secondary stat you chose, and about 50, 60 of all the others.
I mean, we've
It's
got...
a good one to replace the Broodmother one with.
Yeah, because this puts it in C tier for me and says it's not very good, considering the proc rate is low. It says currently a low stat proc that does not line up easily with cooldowns.
Ah,
That makes no
That's
sense.
what it says.
I think whoever was writing the Warlock guide that day is drunk.
Because that was the old way the trinket was.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been updated. 'Cause the trinket was at one point a random proc. And people complained about it enough that they changed it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. AoE is in.
Nope.
Is that right?
Don't too far. Help soak these. And everyone back in. Here's the breath.
Breath incoming.
Next soaks it.
AoE is incoming.
Come on, soak. Don't go too far with these.
I don't.
Everyone
Okay,
in
then.
knock back. Everyone should be in to make sure you get as much effect as possible. Small soak strip.
AoE is incoming.
Fools, don't take those too
Breath
far.
incoming.
More small soaks before.
AoE is incoming.
Goes out a little bit. Soak.
Breath
Breath.
incoming. AoE is incoming.
Small soak. Breath.
Breath incoming.
Everyone in for knockback.
AoE is incoming.
Small soak.
Breath incoming.
Full soak. More small soaks soon.
AoE is incoming.
Sarkareth lies just below.
Alright, across the lava we go.
Grandma's house, we do not have a.
It doesn't even work. The hell?
Nope.
It let me put a gate down, but it doesn't work.
The gate's all the way underwater for whatever reason, under the lava.
Well, what if I wanted to go there?
I tried this yet last week.
You know, the least they could have done was allow it so that you could have one person swim over, drop a drawbridge, and allow everyone else to run over without having to swim.
What are we? Tears of the Kingdom now? Solve all the problems with a bridge?
In the liquid hot magma. But yes, please, let us do that.
I don't know, a lot of us have some macro properties. I feel like we should be able to do something.
Also, they made it so I can't use my magma horn anymore in this zone, so fuck them.
Take all the lava damage.
You're like, haha, the paladins are gonna want to swim in the lava. We're not gonna let them.
Out of that.
You could have stopped after give us a portal gun.
Really don't care what they give us, just let me go across the lava without having to swim every once in a while.
Did you lose the barricade?
Whirlwind. Focus a bit. Whirlwind.
We have come to the end of your journey, champions.
What do you mean? Where is Sarkareth?
You were never leading us to Sarkareth.
Always the clever one, Rathian.
I cannot move. What are you?
I am the whisper in the dark. I had hoped you would see the value of the gifts I offered. Yet you rejected them. The Drakthir eagerly accepted. They were designed to serve.
We will never bow to you, deceiver.
I don't think there's enough cookie.
Guesstimate where these are.
Yeah, that was right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your usefulness has ended.
Take these to the wall. The large wall.
Wall, not that wall.
Not that one. Okay, don't take mechanic to the wall, man. We got an opening this one.
Sorry.
I meant the unbreakable wall.
My brain said, you said wall, my brain went wall.
Yeah. Wall. I mean, there's an opening, that's all that matters. There's an opening.
And at least I only created one hole.
Oof.
Someone said they weren't going to provide a warrior corpse during this.
You know what? I want to hear from you.
Someone whispered me and said, don't worry, you won't get your warrior corpse this fight. I wonder who that could have been. And why I'm bringing it up now. And why am I bringing it up now? No reason.
I wonder why.
I like I hear Kay in the background.
I didn't hear Thirdas. I could have sworn he just said, why am I unalived?
No.
Oh, alive.
Brax, don't die. We cannot give him 2 warrior corpse.
I heard Kay being like, "Did you whisper?"
Yeah, he did. Not really a mystery why he died now.
What makes it worse is I was very close to getting out of this swirl.
Prophecy
Warrior,
was
you have a
foretold.
leap.
I ran through a wall.
Run!
The wrong wall, in fact.
Really, he run through the wall. He ran into the wall.
So stars will be my buddy.
You're just trying to copy Neltharion running through walls.
Like the Kool-Aid man.
Mortals, if death is what you seek, I shall grant it.
Just keep dodging. As soon as the ad's out, target it. Focus ad.
Only target it. Don't do anything else.
Your remains will scatter across the endless dark.
I asked for that one.
Okay, let me know when I get DPS.
Fall in shadow.
Get to the next ad. And kill the ad.
Listen.
Your remains will scatter across the endless dark.
And go to the end, right?
I said and kill the ad.
Yes.
Fall in shadow.
No, we break the wall to the next ad. Yes, you're right.
Oh.
You're correct.
Do we can keep yourself alive while we're on the last ad? Okay, him assuming you're in the new room.
Your remains will scatter across the endless dark.
Don't need to worry about breaking in the wall.
No, he took my buddy away.
Resistance is no longer amusing.
Rocks.
Embrace
Do the thing after this?
Once the swirls are all gone, yes. Now.
That's not good. Hey Ben, how's it going?
Remember,
Damn it.
do not go to the breakable walls. Don't break them for us.
Remember, we want to stand on portals when we
Yep.
have to. Not all the same one. We don't want extra ads.
Big bang soon. Get ready to go into the portals.
You gotta
Now,
find some shelter.
get into any portal.
You gotta find some shelter.
The hungering abyss opens.
Okay, Cell.
My will is
Get into the
destruction.
portal.
You gotta find some shelter.
The hungering abyss opens.
Weather like some.
No, because she actually contributed to the title.
Okay. Don't even.
I mean, it is living in
Okay, fair enough.
My will is
Hey,
destruction.
I provided the warrior death, so don't even.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I forgot how important the warrior death is for our overall plan.
The hungering abyss
Alright.
How else would I get my yearly buff?
10%. Focus on the fight.
Do what you can to survive.
Who do you want up?
My will is
Head.
destruction.
Find out who lived through this.
Fences.
The hungering abyss opens.
Who else?
We don't have enough.
Ours.
Yeah, we don't have any more.
Aurora.
Oh,
yeah, we don't have
I was showing one and then it went away.
Yeah, I res that.
Ah.
Yep. Res was accepted.
My will is destruction.
Just kill him.
You know what? I contributed 1% to the game. I'm proud of myself.
Super clear.
And no tear.
Jesus.
I can use that off.
Wow.
Damn, Silac.
You really want that offhand?
Yes.
Silac, I don't think you want the offhand at all.
What makes you think that?
Let's we'll clear to the boss and then we'll take our break.
Yes. Finally, 2-piece.
Wait. We go down?
The water killed me, guys.
Yep.
What'd you get for reeling 100?
I was rolling it just in case I did get a main hand, but just, if anyone actually currently has an offhand that they didn't.
That would be me.
Yeah, that would be a lot of us.
I wasn't thinking to roll that high.
Well, if you didn't have a main hand, you shouldn't have rolled in the first place.
Omni rolled 99, so Omni gets it.
Praise RNGesus.
That John, because if he wants to go one-handed and he doesn't have a one-hander, then you're going to shit for rolling on a one-hander. But then once he gets one-hander, like it's catch my
Well, because he can use maces, which I can't, so
it doesn't matter. It's still
I can only use.
face I'll leave it.
The only other weapon I can get from this is the final boss. Most of the other weapons are like one-handed.
Speaking of rolls, Opti, you got 2 leather shoulders earlier, and I think you and I were the only ones to roll on it.
That's
I
why
didn't get. I got.
Oh,
You should hand
never
off
mind
the second one.
Yeah, somebody else got the second one.
then. Okay.
So I apologize for rolling that.
That was. Which one was
Vandal, I
that?
think.
Experiments? Yeah, Vandal got the other one.
Oh, okay.
My logic makes sense. I'll give it to Opti after we get clear trash, I guess.
You need it, Opti? I put it for transmog.
If wants it.
It's a slight.
No, don't worry about it. I'm not going to wear it right now. I rolled transmog on 1 and thought I was rolling on... Because Opti rolled really high on 1. I'm like, I'll try to roll transmog on that one. I'm not even going to wear this. If you want it for transmog,
Same as
take it.
these ones. Just different color.
I'm just going to hold onto it just in case. Don't get shoulders.
I look so ridiculous
I swear,
from the
Opti, if I
chest
get
up
a,
right now.
If I get a main hand off the next pool.
I won't equip it. How about that?
No, I meant off the vault. I'm not.
Oh.
You can't get a. You can get the best staff for me in this on this boss.
Hey, break time.
Very quiet in here.
Yep.
Alright. Remember, start of phase 3. We're bringing the boss over here to start with. Or, no. Scratch that. Give me a second to remember what I'm trying to think of. Bring boss here to start with, so we run over there. So we have asteroids there to have as much space as possible hot. There we go.
Yes, we should end up at Skull.
Yeah.
Good Bobs, you don't have one. Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My reign begins with your annihilation.
AoE is in.
Okay, him.
Your resistance.
Groups 1 and 3 get hit by the
Breath incoming.
third is shout. If you have not cleansed, you should do so now. Bomb, get away from them. And back shot.
So one person needs to clear.
Last chance to get cleared in 6 seconds.
Target you.
Disintegrate. Okay, salve.
My power surges.
Rack shout.
Such potent energy.
Fracture.
For those strong enough to seize
Defensive.
it.
Stack high. Teleport
Gaze
on
into
you.
the endless dark and despair.
Phase
Within
2.
the scale of the universe, you are
Breath incoming.
Breath.
Watch your step.
Dodge. Zero.
Void is mine to command.
Void bombs. less than 5. There it is.
Watch your step.
Dodge. More void bomb. Eve, you'll have to go down.
Father, grant me your strength.
Remember to run towards Skull right now. Boss gonna go across, I'm 2 Skull. Spread out in a line. First set of bombs in 3.
Cast into the void.
Ball, watch that high.
Here's a soak.
Staff high.
Out of that.
Teleport on me.
Get the void bomb. Wait until.
Watch your step.
There it is. Shout. Make sure you're in a beam. Run away. Make sure we can kind of align.
Don't be in front.
Yeah, make sure you are behind at all times. Do any void bombs. Be in a beam.
Watch your step.
You want us to pick up Brax?
Pick up Brax, yep.
You will be cast into
Rape him off
Race
with more.
on Grim. This is a soak. Rin Aura. Run out of that. More bombs soon.
void is mine to command.
We got this.
Remember to go quiet for this. Quiet the cinematic. Make sure to definite view. Thought there was one.
No, Asmongold said it was the shittiest cinematic ever.
Okay, I don't care about his opinion.
Yes. I died literally last possible second because I had been in the
Damn,
in
rolled a
between.
36.
As though it is somewhere beyond.
Congratulations, Blake, on your staff.
Raw, dark energy.
Oh look, a
Sarkareth
dagger.
lost himself to his pursuit of power.
Where's the rogue to shove it
Now
over to?
what will happen to my people?
Yeah.
No, it's a dagger for it. Wait,
The fate of all who pursue
Thank you,
can't you use daggers?
Yep, no worries.
I mean, technically. Equip fist one.
soldier, Father. Did I not uphold your legacy? Was it all just an illusion? Empty promises, leading us only to oblivion.
Mine had no voiceovers.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, you didn't miss much, so.
I know. Well, I had subtitles on, and I still. I was like, okay, I don't. Yeah, that was not much at all.
But now we can do the quest line for the rest of it.
Ooh, embodiment of the Hellforged. I seriously
no.
just didn't get that.
So heroic tomorrow, right?
Now, why would we wait?
Oh, I guess heroic for me tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna go try the first boss on heroic. And I
Tell
just
me
got the
how it goes.
Hellforged look.
Nice, congrats. Yeah, I won't be here tomorrow, just a reminder.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll probably come on in as Miss Weaver tomorrow.
Okay.
I have the gear for it. Unless, Zach, you really want to heal.
One of these. Oh, here. I want to transport to the entrance. There it is.
Yeah, civilian transports you to.
I have many lucky doos.
Good night, and good job, guys.
Night, buddy.
Night, Sis.
Good night.
Wait, does he transport you outside the dungeon?
Well, he
just to the front door. Front door, and then you walk out.
Alright, I want to make sure I didn't just, like, totally run back in.
Somebody throw down an auction house mount.
Everyone who has a transmog mount runs away, fucking gets off it.
They know you're going for it.
Jesus Christ, it's so annoying.
Maybe you could just
Just
buy
get
one.
your own translog now.
Yeah, I was thinking about it myself, but I'm just like, I don't even know where to get it.
Then you too can run away from people as they run up to you.
Look,
yeah, I don't care. That, like,
look, that's
use it
the
if you have
danger
to.
of using someone else's transmog mount. We're not here for other people. We're here for ourselves.
greedy son of a. Oh my. Okay, I'm done.
I spent 100 grand on that mount. I get to dictate its use. Not our transmog mount.
The only place to change your Drake customization is in the one area in the Waking Shores, right?
No, you can
No,
do
you
it
need
in
one
the
of
city.
them.
Yeah, there's one in
I need-
Draken.
Is there?
Yes.
There's one in Valdraken. There's one in all of the flight Drake riding places.
Yep, every zone has a rostrum. Except this one, I think.
This
Maybe
zone
they'll
has
mark
one.
it on the
It's
map.
at the Ruby Life Pools.
Oh no, that's not what I meant. I know there's one in Ruby Life Pools, there's one in the Inaran Plains, top right region, there's one in Azure Spam.
These
I wish they were marked.
There's one in Valdraken.
They are.
Whatever. What do you mean they are?
There's one.
They're...
Be careful.
Just fly around,
The
and you'll
wind's
see
gone.
the dragon head on the minimap.
Yeah.
I mean on the actual map so I can look for where it is right now without having to go to the zone and try and find it.
Okay, yeah, that would be nice.
As you said,
Yes,
he chose
that's
his
what
path.
I'm saying. Be nice.
And
Whatever,
yet,
it doesn't matter now.
Though he was
I'll
deeply
change it later.
misguided, Sarkareth deserves a farewell that befits the Drakthir he once was.
Of course. I will go with you to the place he fell.
There are still dangers remaining in Aberys. We should not let them travel alone.
You have
Agreed.
everything set right
Champion, will you join us?
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
okay.
a path best walked together.
Into
And I'm
the
already inside, so but we're good.
You stand before the Black Prince. I have been expecting you. Every action has consequences.
I gotta say, the pauldrons in this raid are just like peak WoW pauldrons.
For the glory of the dragons.
Big facts. Be right back in 1 second.
You're like twice as wide because of your pauldron.
I mean, we can still pull
We
track.
have you pinned, Sakura.
Also,
End this madness
Alex, didn't you
before
call
more
it
of
when
your
you first
soldiers
tried, I think?
die. We would rather die than return to subjugation. The secrets within
Isn't it
this
Alex who called
crucible are
like
ours
the
to
next
claim.
poll?
Yeah.
Their power, we will never serve again.
Good job calling that.
Thank you. Still stuck with a 403 staff though, so.
Our
That's
lines
another
are
issue
breaking,
altogether.
Sakura.
Yeah.
Cannot hold them. Permission to suggest an alternate tactic. During my time serving,
I called it
Eltharion,
old reliable,
I
because it's
assisted
always
him
good
in
with me
creating
since.
many powerful elements. One of these instruments could be of great service to you, though it may not distinguish between friend and foe. What is this power? In the quest to perfect Neltharion's armor, we went through many iterations. This is one of our more successful attempts. While imperfect, it will be more than enough
Why are you
to
sending them
destroy
closer
these
to it?
It interrupted
Sure.
I was hoping it would have interrupted on the roller coaster.
You're just trying to bomb us.
I didn't realize I was deaf. I'm sorry. I am back. That's helped my wife.
Changes to this fight. The rays do not end until the timer goes out, but I mean, until they're consumed by a dread rift.
Beams will continue to hunt the player until they're consumed by a rift on the ground, which is one of the circles. Which is why we practice doing that on normal.
And fair bit of one. If it does not get consumed by the time the next ray cast comes out, it goes faster and does even more damage. And continually does more damage every 2 seconds.
Well, actually, it begins inflicting 41k Shadow Flame damage to all players every 2 seconds, growing
Yeah.
intensity by 50% with each pulse. So basically, if you don't get rid of it by the next cast, we're all screwed. It goes from a pinpoint orbital laser cannon to I just cleared the entire mountain in one blast.
Full-on nuke.
Yeah.
Will one rift be enough to clear, or
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You just gotta run. You just gotta run the beam over the rift. we should be doing that anyways to clear the rifts in the room, because we're gonna run out of space if we don't anyway, so.
We'll all see which part of the rift the ring actually counts as the rift.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your entrails will shine like armor!
Rifts.
Flame!
Okay, so actually stay open on heroic and
Anguish and sorrow!
raid. Run those through the rifts. We'll see them.
What's your breath?
Delicious.
Target
Your existence anguish and sorrow!
Run these through the moon.
Watch your breath.
Now.
Leader!
Waste all my time on wing. Boss.
No use for you.
No, I hadn't. I just didn't use
Your
it.
existence I will heal your flesh with anguish and sorrow!
Raid. That whoever's left needs to keep running.
Your existence
More raid.
anguish and sorrow!
There's no more rift.
Yes, there are. There's 2 more on the other side over here.
They're gonna be fun.
Way on the other side of the room. There's more coming out now, too.
Anguish and sorrow!
Raid. Walk over the other side.
Target you.
Beware.
Anguish and your
Yeah,
cries!
okay.
Yeah, run with it.
We're gonna have to come up with a better system to dropping these pools.
Yep, that's now I see why staying normally you're mad at me
Yep. So we just start at a certain area and start working our way around.
Yep, we start in a certain corner and slowly move the boss toward across the room and kind of around it. So
And keep dropping the rifts behind the boss. Like,
yeah,
just
that's
behind.
right. Yep. If you could I have this real quick so I can show the different points we do. We do have like
Why
the
don't
four corners, but there are also some smaller points we could do between them.
Why don't we just fill the back of the door up with rifts? Because that way, if you get back there and you get
That's
pushed,
too far
you
away.
get pushed into the
Yeah,
wall.
it's too far away, and you need to be able to get behind the rifts to make them go through.
Not all of us can leap out there.
Like we have, let's say we start in diamond. We do like moon, then green. I can actually place. Well, moon and then
what?
the boss would go to green. For where the boss positions, we'd start like us being at moon, we'll say, and then we'll go to we'll start at diamond. Sorry, we'll start at diamond, go to moon, then actually go to square, then go to triangle, trying to start from the outside edge, bring them in on each side.
We have like 6 different mechanics. You're gonna have to be more specific about what you're talking about with we. Where's the boss? Which way is he? Which way is the boss facing?
Boss should be between diamond and moon to start with, facing towards the center of the room, and then everyone else should be behind. When Dreadrus come out, everyone else should be bunched up together, while as Dreadrus spread out while making sure there's space to get through them. Yeah, at diamond, spreading out to make sure there's space to go around them and behind them, because it also does damage while going through them, and it'll leave fire after it's been consumed. This will give us the least amount of time, or less time to have to run, and it'll keep the circles closer together as they come out. And you want to do like small movements with the boss. Don't want to go from diamond all the way to X, as an example.
Doesn't that be okay?
Oh, like, I guess we'll say, so starting off, everyone be standing right about where I'm at right now. If we were staying, sorry, I'm blue. Boss should be closer to triangle, start with, and main tank on this side of triangle, so that they're separate from the group.
And where did you want us to drop the rifts?
Dreadrus would be in a line here at blue.
Okay.
Between the boss and the outer wall.
Yep. Okay. That way you can go behind them, because you have to be able to go behind them to get the rifts, or the beams to go through. And they are a decent sized circle. And we do that all over until fight's over or we run out of room and die.
Sorry, just one question. So from blue, we're gonna move to orange, or over
We go to orange direction, not too far.
Okay.
You don't want to do a massive movement like that.
Basically, you're gonna always be somewhere around behind the boss. You should be staring at the boss's ass. You might have to move out of the way for a beam or shift around a little bit slightly, but generally you should be staring right at the boss's ass the entire time. Between the boss and the wall. You should never be in the middle of the room.
So we're pulling the boss closer to the middle of the room and turning it around to face opposite of where it's facing now.
Yeah, if you imagine the outer ones, the purple, the blue, the orange, and the red markers as an outer circle, and then the moon and the green as kind of an inner circle. The boss is always on the inner circle track, being pointed towards the inside of the room, kind of, with its ass pointed to the outside of the room, and we're on the outer track following it along. We're going to do purple first and kind of work our way along with the boss and kind of drop shit as we're working counterclockwise around the room.
Yep.
On the outer track for everyone, but except the tanks.
Yep, and make sure when you're dropping the dread rifts, watch your circle. Make sure the edge is not on the wall, because otherwise you're gonna require someone to take ticking damage to get the beam to go through. And it's not light damage either, if I recall. Yeah, it's gonna be 82k damage a second if they have to stand in the rift itself.
Yeah, so we're all starting kind of on purple-ish. The boss is going to get... Basically, the boss can be tanked where she is. Doesn't really matter too much at the start. We're all going to drop here, basically along the wall or on the corner. And then as soon as all that's filled up with fire on the ground after absorbing, then we move to the next section, which is just a little bit more of an angle, and then once this is filled up, then we shift the boss a little more and we follow. So we're always dropping the circles right up against where we just were.
Don't forget about the pushback.
Yep, when knockback happens, just make sure you're not getting knocked back into the rifts. Or
And the
or
lava.
Yeah, and the lava.
You can survive. Look, Grim's down there.
It's more so the disorientation than it is the immediate damage from being in there. If she's about to do the knockback, then I just suggest running up and touching her back legs.
Yep.
Grab her tail. Grab her ankles.
Shout, please.
Warrior buff, please.
Best I can do is mark.
I offered you a red horn.
I'm here.
We need you to
We need
shout
battle
at us.
shout.
You're the
You're
only
not
one.
You're not shouting. There you go.
Sorry, normally Thorus does it, so sorry, my bad.
I know, but he had to go to bed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your entrails will shine.
Do the thing. Do the first of the rift.
Go against the wall, right behind where we are.
Yep, just make sure the space
Kind
is
of
open.
space.
Just like that. Knock that. Rays incoming. If you don't have a ray, you can move out of the way of the ray. God's breath.
The next set of rifts will be kind of right beside where that fire is.
Yep.
Kind of stack them up as best you can.
Target you.
Yep.
A little bit of a gap to run around them, but otherwise...
And like...
Yeah, so those ones are... Don't overlap them just because we need room behind them for people to run across them, behind them. To leave a small gap. It's fine right now, we're learning.
Anguish and sorrow.
Deep breath.
Surrender to terror.
Our next set is...
Now we need more space this time than last.
There should be space on all sides. Just enough to run past on all sides. That's all we want.
Anguish and sorrow.
Run aura.
Okay, for the next set of rifts, we want them on moon side. Not the opposite side. Moon side.
Here's the rift. Remember, not all the way back. And make sure you're done.
Yep, leave some gaps.
Next set of rays incoming.
Hey, really?
Okay, him.
Breath. For moon side for the next rifts. Everyone should be over near green marker. Should not be on the other side of the room or you're too far away. To the other walls. There you go.
Just like that.
Move the moon marker. That's where we're putting the next set after.
Anguish and sorrow.
More moon.
Surrender.
Wrath.
Val.
Anyone you want me to pick
Moon.
up?
Hang on, I'm bringing up her.
Yeah, don't let me bring up Prince.
Can survive.
Yeah. Well, I for one think we've got this.
I don't think there's a reason to have to even move the boss. We can just keep her in the middle of the room, right?
Do that and have everything turning off to try to
Surrender to your existence! You have been left defenseless.
Oh, nice. Someone got the legendary.
They keep
That's the
getting
second
them
one.
all the time.
Tonight so far.
Yep.
Aspects watch over you.
Says I'm told that message shows up for anyone on any realm getting it.
Yeah. Or any of them on our data center, the North American.
Oh
data
yeah,
center.
shared group. We don't have a shared, do we?
Well,
Our battle group, yeah.
like we'll see from if someone from Zul'Jin or Area 52 or any of them.
Yeah, that's our battle group. That's who we PvP with, that's who we realm transfer with, all that shit.
One thing, we need to maybe move just a little bit more some because the further along we go, the more they come out at one time.
Correct.
Yeah, that's a % thing. So honestly,
So we were starting to overlap them really, really badly.
Well, that's fine. We can keep moving around the room.
Yeah.
We're not worried about that. It's just we have to make sure that we're stacking them in the same general area in clumps as we drop them out, so that we can all have the same area to go with lasers.
Yeah, don't worry about. Don't try to stack them up. They can be close together. They have to be, or they can be a little bit further apart. If we have to move more, we do. General ideas, depending on how long this boss fight is, you might actually still fill up almost the entire room.
We were at 21%, and we were barely using half the room.
Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about that at all.
Yeah, we can space it out a little bit more. Let's deal with that problem of filling the room up when it actually happens. Right now, let's just conservatively put them in groups together, leave a little room between them, just so people can run around. They don't have to run through fire, don't have to run through each other, and then once we'll optimize it if it becomes a problem.
Yep.
And yeah, that was 21%, and half the raid was dead before that, so we were missing a lot already.
Okay, and yeah, so we get 2. So we start with 3. We'll have 5 at 80%, 7 at 60, and 9 at 40%, I believe.
Should we be heroing near the end then? Does it get harder at the end?
There's more going on, but everyone has their cooldowns up at the start. There's really no damage phase. You might as well just do it at the start.
Well,
We can always change that going on, but what? Sorry?
There's more people in motion the further you go on.
That's also true, yes.
Yeah, but is there any danger in the first part? Is everything % based?
That's the only thing % based. Everything else is timer based. So the only thing % based is how many more Dreadrists come out as time goes on, which is only at 80, 60, 40. Other than that, everything's timer based.
Yeah.
And so the beginning's the best place to hero.
I mean, it is for damage, but I mean, it's like nobody's dying at the first part of the fight.
That's why you want to do it. You want to do it when everyone's going to be up and not when half the group might be dead already. And it's not
Well, but I mean, we're not like hitting an enrage timer or anything. So like overall DPS doesn't really matter. It's DPS when people are actually dying that matters.
Everything does say to use hero on pole. In fact, most of these bosses are use hero on pole. There's only 2 bosses that are a little shaky on that one. and that's the last two bosses.
We were fine at 20. We were fine. We just have to shore up how to drop these things.
Yeah,
Like we're at 20. Like I said, 21% and more than half the raid was dead.
Yep, if we were a little more prepared on the extra rifts and moving a little more, we probably would have had it there. It's just have to learn the new way of the rifts, because they didn't increase much at all on normal.
Ith's away.
Oh, no, I didn't hear it.
Okay.
Hear it.
We can start closer to Diamond.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your entrails will shine my
First set of rifts.
Back.
First set of raids coming out soon.
And a breath at the same time.
Dodge breath. You use your defensive just in case. Bring up Grim.
He didn't like you.
No.
Dodge.
I turned her into a mount.
Eve, when the boss hits 60%, I want you to use your aura. Not that.
Okay.
Yeah. Raise soon. Use the raise.
Watch your step.
Okay. Next set of rifts are at green side, not skull.
Use rifts.
Knock back.
Raise soon. Eve aura.
No, God.
Okay, between green and blue for the next ones. After the breath. Everyone should be on that side of the boss. Except tanks.
Here's the rifts. Don't be too close to them. Do what you can to help our healers. Dodge swirls. Here's the raise. Dodge breath.
Right towards the rifts.
Next to the rift would be towards moon.
We still got a beam running around.
I don't see a rift.
It's in front of the boss.
Okay.
My skull.
Maybe on the moon.
Yeah, we're dead. That raise of a. Oh, never mind. New rifts came out. Remember, there's one rift in front of the boss. There's one rift in front of the boss.
Ren aura.
Several of these are on top of old ones, so they're going to be a little.
Yeah, that's too many to.
Yep, sorry.
Take the breath, stand in the breath!
No!
Oh, yeah. Go stand in fire! So the rifts, you actually don't necessarily need to run across to the other side of them. You can clip it just along the edge of it, as long as the beam clips the edge of the circle. The rift and circle itself, it will dissipate. Right? So, just keep that in mind.
I no wonder if they can two-man this. Damn. Oh.
Okay, I guess I do.
I wanted to see a demon hunter get like 5 beams to run around.
The aspects have returned.
Chasing
Battle of
them.
the Shadow Melds.
Wait, were we supposed to shadow melt? Damn.
So just to be clear, because we've had this happen twice now, the second set of dread rifts need to be on green side. There shouldn't be one near skull. That confused people and got them. We should always be moving counterclockwise around the room with the rifts, not going the other direction with any of them.
One by skull had been sitting there for a while.
It was because the second set, someone put it over there.
Right, but that didn't fuck us up then.
That is what ended up setting a chain reaction that caused the
Yes.
wipe.
One couldn't find it. I mean, a bunch of people were dead already at that point, so it may or may not have been salvageable. We don't have Giggles here to tell us, so we'll never know. But consistency.
Yeah, make sure don't go over the old ones. You want to make sure it's in a new area and there's space to go around it. Because if you put it on top where the old ones were at, it will do the tick damage for both of them at the same time. So you're gonna, instead of taking 81k damage, you're gonna be taking 162k damage a second. Plus, I think a little bit more.
And as soon as rifts go down, everyone should be in line with where the next set of rifts are going to be. That way, when lasers come down, all you're doing is stepping back towards there, getting rid of them, moving back towards where it is. So once they're dropped at purple's edge, everyone should be on green side on this side where we are kind of right now. No one should be over near skull.
Warrior buff.
5,
Rack shout.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Your entrails will shine.
Rack's battle.
Here's the first set of rift.
Leave some space between those. They should not overlap.
Not that. Everyone should be near green. Beam.
Don't get a beam, just shift yourself to the right. Breath is on the... Yeah, it's on the roof. Oh, not quite.
Starting the tank.
Next set of rifts are right at green. Like, remember, leave a space between them, please.
Yep. Dodge swirl. Ready for the knockback.
Motion between green and blue at the moment.
Rays coming out.
If you don't get a ray, just shift towards blue to clear yourself out of the way.
A cell. Breath dodge.
Next set is up against where green was.
Yep. Make sure don't be in between the old drifts. And don't be inside an old drift.
Never move to blue.
There is one on the left side of the boss.
Yep, right by her tail.
Great.
Everyone else shift.
Save him.
Rifts are going by blue.
Yep. Remember, you want space to be able to go behind you.
Beware.
That. Do what you can to survive.
Surrender to
Give him the raid. There goes the rift. Got press. More rifts. These are moon area.
I don't think defense can save us right now.
Go ahead and wipe it.
Oh, look at this hot pool of cheddar. So toasty.
Oh, we're losing people too.
I think it's
The beam got me. I lagged and it caught me before I got to the
I dropped off the rift and then I got pushed. The pushback pushed me right into the rift and I died of it.
Yeah, I saw that happen.
Most of it is you had a rift and
Took damage from being in a rift.
There's one set of rifts when they come out. 2 other abilities go out at the exact same time, and it's like 400k damage in like a few seconds.
That's timing. That's because we're passing a break point where she loses armor and
Yeah.
does an AoE.
As soon as you died, Brax, we were well past the.
Oh, I died at the end, but that was
break
my
point.
last. That was
Yeah.
last pull. I had that situation where I had a rift. I ran out, and I took the initial damage from a rift, and took 2 other bursts of damage, and I was dead. I was like, "Well, I'm not healing myself through that."
Yeah, you had a beam spawn on top of you at the same time.
Basically,
Basically, when the beams come out, already be moving as they're as soon as I call out beams incoming, start moving already so you're not caught underneath it when it first spawns, because they'll do 100 something K damage initially when it does the 122k damage on impact, and the closer
ticks
you
very
are,
quickly.
the more damage it does.
0.3. It ticks every 0.3 seconds for 110 or 120k. It's a lot. So when you see when the laser's about to come out, if there are bright green swirlies on the ground, especially anywhere near you, move away from them so you get some time to react if it is chasing you or someone else might be near you.
Yeah, most deaths are either because of taking the initial tick of rain, not having enough health to survive afterward, or you have a rift, you're trying to go forward with the rift because of how they're placed, and get knocked back into it. Something that we can try to do help with that is try and do more of a actually that wouldn't work with all of them because they're not all odd section. I was gonna say do like a triangle type of thing almost, but yeah, that won't work.
There's just some accountability here. Just don't stand in rifts. Don't stand in things, right? Like don't stand in fire. The old adage. And please, spread out the circles. Your circle should not be touching anyone else's. There should be gaps between all of them, enough for someone to run around behind it or run around wherever you put your patch. If yours is overlapping or butting up against someone else's circle, one of you is wrong and needs to shift and move. You need to leave space around them, otherwise people are going to die trying to get around them and finding space. Please, space them out a little bit. Just enough walking space between them. Doesn't have to be much.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your entrails will shine my
First set of rifts. Remember to have space to go around them. As of right now, space is not moving.
Now everyone should be over at green.
Yep.
Leave a little
Moving
bit of a
now.
gap.
anguish and sorrow.
Breath. Okay.
More rifts incoming.
Go close to the previous ones.
Push back a little bit. Now they're coming out. This is 4. Remember, you need
Can't move, guys.
Leave a gap between them. I don't know why that's so hard. Watching people overlap them for some reason. You can also back up.
Here's the raise. Dodge breath.
Still one drift up over here for some reason.
We got one to take out too.
Facing next to the rift. Stay him.
Anguish and sorrow.
Raise. Next one, we're going to moon. Dodge breath. Next set of rift. Remember, around moon, reach for space.
Yeah, we need these. Not so spread out around the room. Like what?
Such sweet suffering.
Ren aura.
Dad, you're breathing into the mic. Hard to hear.
Handle. Here's your next rift. You're in circle.
Sorry, Mike got hit out of place.
Knock back. Please battle as Vandal. Raise. A salve. Beam. Rifts. Round X. Beams.
Sweet suffering.
Breath.
Surrender to death. Your existence ends. Anguish and
Raise.
Holy shit.
sweet suffering.
Trying to think of what movie, like, not a James Bond.
Well, part of the problem we're having is We need to butt some of them up more against you. Like look at if you look behind where Circle and Star is, look at that gigantic space we could have used back there. Right? Like Blue, there's some more space. There's more space at the door between Moon and Square. People are pushing them more in a clockwise pattern instead of trying to butt all of them up into the middle of the room. If you understand what I mean, right? Like we need to use the room more efficiently than that.
You can. Basically, you have circles around you. As long as there's some space in the middle of the circle, it can even be like a couple meters of space. That's it. Once we're over there, I can show kind of the distance I'm thinking of.
All I know
But
is me and Greg got really good at putting both of ours into one portal.
That was totally not intentional.
Alright,
It was.
so once everyone's here, basically the distance between Vandal and myself. That's the distance you want between the rifts at minimum. Because you can walk right in between them without hitting a single rift. If the edges of them are that close together.
And you can go. I watch people completely avoid it for some reason. By green, where I am right now, you can go closer to this edge. This is not no man's land.
Yeah.
You can go out here. You can use this space.
Yep, the back with green, if the back of your circle can be where I'm at right now, that's perfectly fine. You don't want to go too much more back than that because of the knockback, but otherwise.
We don't need much. We just need a little bit more compactness.
Just not too compact.
Yeah, you gotta make it compact, just not compact back.
You gotta find this perfect point in the middle.
Bring them out, but don't bring them too far out, but also bring them further out. I'm feeling a little bit of conflicting instruction.
No, this is deciding that you only need to take 5 pairs of socks so you can take out the other 6 pairs to go on vacation. You only need 5. You don't need to try and fit 11 in there. But make 5 fit.
You said you didn't want them overlapped, but we could overlap them front to back, right?
It's basically a stagger stack.
Yeah. The problem I can see happening with if they're stacked front to back is if someone needs to go to beam to go through the front one because the back one somehow gets cleared first, and they're to the left or right of it.
Well, I'm thinking just too deep, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta remember, when you drop the circles, you might be able to navigate around them, but the next person who actually gets the beam, who has to use it to get rid of their beam, may not be quite so up to speed on your calculus or geometry when they get there. They need it simple.
It's been too long ago.
You know, I mean, following up on Grak's idea there, if we just like put them in a row, kind of loosely stacked in a row.
They should be, but again, we have people that are having trouble just using the room. It's even sections of the room for some reason.
No, like, I mean, we just like make a line out boss, and then we just put the
problem with that
beams
part
in there.
comes when we get the bigger or the larger groups of circles, and the tanks have to be over there then.
Just that also sounds like herding cats.
And this
And
already
Tanya-
isn't?
This is already enough herding cats.
I think that was the point.
Your entrails will shine like
First set of rift. They should have a small gap.
Closer to the wall, closer to the wall, closer to the wall. See, there's an entire gap back there. That middle one could have gone back to the wall.
Yep. Raise soon. Hear the raise. Dodge breath.
On green. Everyone should be by green. Why is Star going the wrong direction? That should have been up against the last ones. The one that is literally this side of green towards blue is in the wrong position.
Set around green. I didn't put it down, but like...
But as close to the previous ones as possible.
Hear the beam.
Watch your step.
God's breath.
Try and get some of these rifts between green and the outer molten lava out there. Use that space.
Rays coming now.
Keep an eye on where those rays are. One of them's way in the back over there.
Boro. Dodge swap. Ray, dodge your breath. Dodge breath. Remember, get as close to green flow as possible.
Should be in a line from the wall towards the boss as best as possible.
Knock back. Okay, salve. Breath.
Rifts.
Rift.
Kind of a line-ish. Spread them a little bit. Okay, there's a couple overlap. That shouldn't have happened.
Just gotta raise.
Next set should be against Moon. Oof. Yeah,
That was
knockback
bad.
was shit. Yeah, that wasn't anybody's fault. That was just a knockback to hit everyone.
Go ahead and use the battle res on any drift.
Try your best to clear these. I know they're all stacked up.
Breath.
Be by Moon and Circle.
Surrender to terror! Anguish and sorrow!
I'll take the very back one.
Breath soon. Dodge breath. Battle res is up. What's the word? Knock back.
Try it.
Anguish and sorrow!
Raise.
Such sweet suffering!
Back and this.
Cleansing flame! Anguish and sorrow!
Raise.
Such sweet suffering!
Back to the Demon Hunters again.
It's always been the
Hunters are a fair and balanced class.
Those people too. Hellbeam. Shouldn't be losing people to Hellbeam.
Yeah, I know. I know mine was, I wasn't paying attention to the timer for the breath.
Ray of Anguish. Am I the only one who's getting those prompts from DBM that's saying energy from full?
No, I got it too.
Because when she says that energy full means that there's about to be a breath. Because she does it at 100 energy. Just FYI.
Yeah, probably if I had a better, using a different sound profile.
Or it might be the update, if you haven't updated DVM today.
I think there was at least 5 that came out tonight.
Yeah, probably. That is probably true. We're getting better at the rifts near the end there. We just need to compact that up and not have people die. And yes, sometimes we're just gonna get abilities that knockbacks and stuff that happen on the same time. Unfortunately, not much we can do about that. One's here.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your entrails will shine like armor!
First over it. One should be right on the corner.
We'll start with that. Yeah, we'll start with that.
Surrender to
Raise incoming.
anguish and sorrow!
Breath as well.
Breath. More rift soon. These can be just a little bit in front of the old one. Just what they still behind. Knock back soon. Raise in 5. Good raise. Breath incoming.
On the rifts.
Surrender to
Rifts.
Next set is right up against green.
Yep.
Kind of in a line towards the middle.
Evora. Raise soon. Good raise.
And a breath.
5 breath. Rift. Bring up Vandal. Knock back. Raise two.
Anguish and sorrow. Run either away.
Dodge breath. Oh shit.
That's what I said.
Rifts.
Hey, when Rays come out, remember there's two right by her tail. So two people are gonna have to get those. Preferably someone in melee because it's real short. Kill them nearby.
Rin or dodge breath.
I'm gonna run rifts back to the right place. By moon.
Gate out.
There's a knockback. Knockback. A lot happening there.
More raise. Breath.
Surrender to chaos. Anguish and sorrow.
Go ahead and wipe it.
Let him
we
try.
die together.
The last one. Okay, Bear's at it. Go, go, go.
Yeah. While we're talking, while we're sitting here, when with the rays, as soon as they're coming out, everyone should be running. I guess I should have clarified this earlier. Everyone should be running right as soon as you find out yours. Run around your beam and run left to the where all the rifts are at.
That it for tonight?
Yes, we're gonna.
Yeah,
call
we're
it
gonna
there.
have to.
We'll come back. It's fine.
Yep.
Have a good night, everyone.
Night.
99.
Good night.
Face feels sore after that meeting.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Hey, who wants to help me eat a very bad for me fish?
Where you at?
I just went through the portal, so I'll be on top of the step. I require healers.